Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of LEGO Racers 2. I am Adarum, and I made a fairly large mistake after recording those last few episodes. I actually forgot to save the game. I guess you could say I've gotten used to games like Minecraft, where you really don't have to save each time you exit the game. So, you know, after the end of recording that last episode, episode 9 there, I just said, oh, okay, I'm just going to hit the quit game button, and I did. And then I realized, I came in to record another episode today, and I realized, oh look, I'm back over on Dino Island, and I still have 2 more races to do. So, I got caught up as best I could, and there's a couple things I goofed up. I accidentally grabbed the grip power-up rather than the power-up I usually what power-up? The shield power-up. That's the one I grabbed originally, and I went ahead and picked up a golden brick here real quick while I'm exploring the Martian overworld. So yeah, I accidentally goofed there, but I figured it wasn't worth restarting again to try and get that done. And then I don't have exactly the same vehicle as I did last time. This time, I mean, I tried to make it fairly similar, but I mean, I did kind of mess around with some new parts too. There's a couple new things on here. You may not be able to see it, but there actually is, yeah, you can see if I turn the corner like that. There actually is a little visor kind of thing over the top of my car. I thought that looked pretty cool. I hadn't seen that the first time I went through here. So right now, I'm going to see if I can knock out a couple of the golden bricks right away while I explore the overworld here. This is, of course, the Martian base. This is the one I talked about a couple videos ago, the Lego set that my brother had, and it had the air pumps that you could shoot the Martians through, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see, of course we got a lot of lava on the Martian world. So when I redid all those races, I kind of wish I had recorded those ones instead of the episodes I posted, because the races were so much more interesting. I mean, I was having a lot of issues with slipping up a lot, but then, I mean, it was a lot better than just being in first place the entire time. And I beat all the races first try. Well, I guess you could say second try, since I've already done them. But they were a lot more intense. I mean, a couple of them, it was like right up to the finish line. I was neck and neck with somebody, and it was just much more interesting races. So I kind of wish I had been able to show those ones instead. Yeah, basically, actually all the races pretty much, including the boss race, were pretty close. I mean, I spent some time all the way in last place. I hit 1 or 2 cars and made them lose their car and have to run. It was a lot more interesting. I wish I had recorded that instead. But since I already posted the videos with the races in them, I didn't feel like posting them again. So also, I didn't even bother recording. I could have sworn there was a golden brick in that area in there. There's kind of this maze-like mesa type thing. I could have sworn there was one in here somewhere. Let's try running through here one more time. So I'm trying to. I knew from right away that one that I just went to in the cave with the water. I knew that one for sure. I was fairly certain there was one back here. Maybe if I go back this. Aha! There it is. All right, so that's 2 out of 3 golden bricks already. Got that. And for some reason, the golden brick music did not play. Instead, the music just cut out. Here's our rocket ship that we crashed. I think maybe the minigame might have you, if I remember correctly, the minigame might have you picking up the missing pieces of your rocket that fell off when it crashed, or it could just be another random minigame, who knows. This place is actually pretty cool because there's a couple of physics objects you can get. There's one of the minigames, we'll remember to come back to that. Yeah, there's actually some physics object you can hit around and you can knock them into the lava and that kind of stuff. We won't waste time on that right now because it's not really worth it. I do believe there's got to be another. I think you can knock over all this stuff too. Maybe not. Okay. I'm trying to think where else that last golden brick could possibly be. Oh, hey, look, there's like a flying thing up there. That's pretty interesting. Okay, where have I not been yet? I don't think I've been in these tunnels over here. But I don't think there's a golden brick in there, because we went to the little mesas over there. Over here, I don't believe there's like any hidden corners, because that's where they tend to hide them. They tend to hide them in little hidden corners. You cannot get into the middle portion of this at all. That's completely blocked off, so it's not in there. Because this is just all one big loop, and there's not like any like nooks and crannies that you could hide a golden brick in. So so let's run back out this way. Is there anything over here, possibly? I wonder if it's... Ooh, okay, so I already went in there. I wonder if it's up top. I feel like it might be up top somewhere. Because you can climb up these walls and get on top of the Martian world up here. And let's see what we can see from up here. Because for some reason I am feeling like it might be up here somewhere. If not over here, then possibly on the other side somewhere. There's a whole lot of flat open land up here. Not really seeing anything. I mean, I don't want to spend too long on searching for these golden bricks because, I mean, that's just a waste of time. And can you fall off the world here? Oh, you can. That's you can see the edge of the world over there. That's pretty interesting. All right, let's see. I feel like actually, you know, I think I see something. I wonder if that's it up there. I see a glimmer of gold up in the Martian base. I think that might be it. If so, that's awesome because that means I got all the golden bricks right off the bat, and that would be great because now we can focus on doing races and minigames from here on out. And it looks like that is the golden brick. That is nice. Alright. And for some reason the golden brick music, the victory fanfare for getting golden brick, is not playing. It's kind of weird. I know it's played in previous episodes. Alrighty, so I believe that's all we have to do. We know where one of the minigames is. We'll have to locate the other one still. But we can go ahead and exit the exploration mode. Yes, I'm sure. And I'm going to do this on camera because now I'm paranoid. And I feel like I have to save after every little thing I do. Alright, so let's see. Let's start on the left side and do this race first. Don't have quite as much memory of these races as I do of the earlier ones because as a kid when I played this game, I did obviously play through the whole game a couple times, but a lot of the time when I started a new game, I would get bored of it after completing like Sandy Bay or maybe Dino Island. So I didn't play through the whole thing as much as I played through the first two worlds. So I'm not quite as familiar with this one. Somebody posted in the comments that if you hit the forward key right before the last light turns red, you actually get a boost, which seemed kind of weird to me because, oops, uh-oh, that's not good. Because usually you get a boost if you hit it right before the whatever the blah blah blah, the light turns green, like the final light. So that seemed kind of weird to me. Losing my flag there and a whole bunch of other stuff. Still in first place, even though I've kind of slipped up here and there. I don't think there's any traction differences between like a floating car and a car with treads and a car with wheels. I think they're all basically handled the same. I don't think there's really, because they don't show any stats in the game for what these various types of cars do, so I don't think there's really any difference between all the different types of cars. It's all purely aesthetic stuff, you know. So there are two ways you can go there. I'm pretty sure they're about the same distance. I think it looks like the other players went the other direction. Alright, so let's see if we can navigate this. It looks like this is going to be the way to go. There might be a shortcut here, I don't remember, although it'd be a very short shortcut. Alright, here we are back at the rocket, back at the beginning of the race. So this is a 3-lap race. Of course, you have the physics objects there you can hit as well, which doesn't... I don't think that even slows you down, really. They're just kind of there for the fun of it. Alright. There's a big walking robot up there. I think... I feel like my brother had that set, too. I didn't... I tended to have... What sets did I tend to have? I think I had a lot of Star Wars sets. That's what I was really into. I had a lot of the Johnny Thunder sets, although Peter... sorry. Didn't mean to name him by name. My brother had a lot of the Mars sets and some of the Dino Island Johnny Thunder sets. I slipped out his... I can't believe I slipped out his name. I suppose it doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to track him down by his first name. If I'm really feeling paranoid about that, which I doubt I will, I might just edit it out, but I think I'll just probably leave it in. So yeah, now you know what my brother's middle... not my brother's middle name. My brother's name is. So do with that what you will. I don't believe he watches my videos. Or he may have... I know I showed him my channel at one point. I don't think he really keeps up with my videos. I know he did used to play this game a little bit, but not quite as much as I did. Because he's younger than me, so he would have been a fair bit younger. Yeah. So here we are in the final lap, and I haven't even been looking at the minimap. We are way ahead. This is barely even a competition. See, this is what I mean, because last time, not last time, just a little while ago when I was recording these videos, or not record. What am I saying? What am I even saying? What is life? When I was catching up because of my save file issues, I was actually having really interesting races because I wasn't just winning them all. I mean, I was winning them all, but I was actually getting behind and having to fight for first place and using a lot more items to actually hit people with, and it's a lot more interesting. It's a shame I'm not getting those kinds of races here. Is 8th place really? Oh, I guess that's a little ways away. I kind of don't like how the homing rockets have to go around the whole map before they hit your target. Like, you can't be in first place and aim for second place and have it go backwards. It's probably due to, you know, padding and all that kind of stuff. They wanted to make it easy and just make the homing rockets just follow the same path as the racers, so they don't have to program any extra AI. And I suppose that's understandable. Yeah, it's just a shame because you can't easily hit somebody in second place, because, I mean, most of the time, the homing rocket's not going to make it all the way around the map. That would just take, it usually just doesn't make it that long, I think because of obstacles in the way and all that kind of stuff. And, well, that's interesting, where are the Martians? We got 2 characters from Dino Island here. Huh. Okay, I think there were Martians playing, or racing, though. Alright, so that's the end of this race. Alright, so I did 3 golden bricks, explored the world, and did a race, so I think I'll call it good for this video. I don't really keep track of how long these videos tend to be, so I'm not exactly sure on the timing of it, but I do try and get done 2 things at a time, 2 things per video, like a minigame and a race, etc, etc. So, I'll see you guys next time, and we'll probably tackle another race and a minigame. So, until then, see ya.